Some guy just snapped me the other day and he goes, you want to see something real big? And I was like, nope, black. Like, nope, no, thank you.
It's no accident that sounds like you're leveling up in a video game. 48% of 18 to 29-year-olds have an online dating profile.
Make them work for it.
45% of people say they're more frustrated with this form of dating than hopeful.
There are so many people you can connect with.
Should I swipe right?
Swipe wrong. Swipe wrong. Setting the record straight on dating apps. Everyday people telling everyday stories of the swipe right world with your host, Chaos.
Well, I know he had a good time.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and you know what I'm about to say. Good night, depending on whenever you are listening to the podcast. We are here for you. Welcome to the Swipe Wrong Podcast. I am Chaos. This is the number one podcast amongst anybody who is wearing a calculator watch. Anywhere, everywhere, all over the place, if they still exist. No, it's not an Apple Watch. It was the first Apple Watch, maybe. I don't know. How's everybody doing? All right, housekeeping. Let's keep the house real quick. Like, subscribe, follow, tell a friend. Shoot it out to as many people as you possibly can. Rate us. 5 stars are the only ones that are allowed for ratings. That's the word on the street. Not true, but hopefully let us know how we're doing. Tell us how we're doing. Send us an email, swipewrongpod@gmail.com. Give us a call, 317-426-6616. And of course, check out the website, swipewrongpod.com. So this season has definitely on its way to being if we could label this is the holy shit season. I think we have a lot of holy shit stories. And I'm pretty interested to see what you guys think of this one. This one's going to be an extremely different episode, I think. This is one you might want to put the kids to bed, lay them down, throw in the headphones, or, blast it. There's nothing too crazy about it, but this show, as it started out, and as I think I've shared with you guys many times, and you've definitely heard on the interviews that I talk to people with, is it started out with me just talking to people when I'd go out on dates, and they just felt like they were, attracting all the crazy. They felt like they had a target on their back, and Robin Hood was slinging the arrows and just drilling them every time with the crazy. That's how this kind of formulated in my head, we got to get the stories of people out there so they know they're not the only ones. And it's all because, just things have changed and how dating sites work now. Well, this episode gets into a little bit more of just what the dating sites can bring in an alternate type of setup, where the business of the dating sites can come into play and how it can really turn into entrepreneurship for some. And I think that is what makes this one a little bit more interesting. A little bit this person I talked to, I was so excited to talk to. I'm so excited. I say this every week. I'm so excited to talk to everybody. I want everybody's story. And I'm so excited this one because this is so unique to me. This was one where her perspectives were just refreshing and something that I haven't heard before. And welcome to the world of business and turning this into a business and turn it into something that is profitable and good and an awesome side hustle. And I think that's the coolest thing about this. You can just not everybody is doing the same thing on the sites, and everyone can be pretty transparent. And in this one, it's extremely transparent. So I am leading into way too long of an intro on this. So here's what I'll do. I'll just say this. Sit back, relax, put your feet up, enjoy, grab your popcorn, butter it, salt it, do whatever you like to do to your popcorn. If you're in traffic, be safe. Don't hit that person next to you. Don't drive into oncoming traffic, and enjoy only Fandemonium. Did I forget to mention we do have a word from our crack staff legal department? Here they are.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions or any entities they represent. This podcast is about dating experiences. It is not to say one dating app is better or worse than another.
Are you on a bunch of the apps, or how is it that it works out for you on the apps?
Okay, so my story is a bit different because I don't go on dating apps to meet men to date them, really.
Oh, I like different stories. Do tell, please.
Okay, so I don't know if Mike told you or not, but I have an OnlyFans, so I'm a sex worker. And
okay, awesome.
I also own a cleaning business, but I use dating apps to get subscribers. Basically, you just put a very small profile up and very cut to the point, like not looking for anything serious, not looking for a relationship. Because you don't want to get anybody's hopes up and then like hurt their feelings.
Okay.
I don't anyways. I'm sure there's plenty of women out there that are trash that do that to people, but me, that's not my thing. Okay. So very upfront, but you don't really give them a lot of info and you just say, I'm not on here a lot. If you want to talk to me more, check out my Instagram, check out my Snapchat, and you put your links up. Then they go there, and that's when they see, oh, she's a sex worker. She's, whatever.
Gotcha.
That's how that works. And then they either subscribe or they don't. And you get people that get on there and just want to be rude and mean and, oh, so you're just on here to take my money, blah, blah. And, well, yes, I am. Goodbye. Go.
It's employment. It's all just employment. Come on.
Yes. Like I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but no.
Sure. So you said, correct me if I'm wrong, you set them to count pretty much on as many dating sites as you can to direct them towards your Insta or is it mainly Insta, or is there another one that you use to get them to go to OF?
Snapchat and Instagram are usually the two. You can't really do people find you on Facebook and stuff, but like Facebook's pretty like you can't mention anything and people will report you, and if they do, you get banned, Yeah. I'm pretty much banned off every dating site at this point except Tinder.
Really?
Yeah.
So like as far as getting people over there, they check it out, they're good. I mean, is it pretty do you get a pretty good success rate as far as people checking it out?
Yes and no.
Okay. I
get a lot of people that will get to my social media platforms, and then I'll get you get a handful of people. Really what you do is like when I'm driving to work or if I'm driving anywhere, I just turn my Tinder app on and start swiping. Okay. Not like swiping, not interested, swiping left instead of right. You can swipe left just as I'm driving. I'm not even looking at my phone. I'm just swiping. But if you're on there and you're using the app, you pop up on everybody else's thing that's using the app. So really it's just get out there as much as you can. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. We call that power swiping. Usually the guys will do that to swipe right. They'll just boom, boom, boom. And a lot of guys I know will do that. And then they won't read the profile, but when they match, they'll read the profile. Like and then if they decide, like they may not even look at the picture because I think the stat I saw, and I'll bore you with the stat, is women connect with 10% of the swipe rights they have. Men connect with 0.6% of the swipe rights they have.
Probably because men are gross. No offense.
No. Look, I literally got a text message about 3 months ago saying, "Why are you a man hater?" So no offense taken, none at all. Because when you mix, I say it all the time, when you mix anonymity, the male ego, and keyboard courage, it's over. Men are just men. It can be rough,
Oh yeah.
So that being said, how much shit do you get, and how much shit have you seen?
I've seen a lot. I don't get a lot of shit. Good. I think because I come off more intimidating. I mean, how many women do you know that are bald and still can pull? I'm 39 and I can pretty much pull any dude I want.
Yeah, you look amazing.
I'm bald. Thank you. Yeah. So I don't personally get a lot, but you get a lot. Like men do not know how to take rejection in any form.
Right.
Like I literally have so many guys. I get a lot of guys that are like, "Oh, you're so hot. Let's collab." And I'm like, "No, I don't do that. I don't have sex on camera. I make porn, but it's all solo stuff. I don't collab. Like, sorry, not interested." And then 5 minutes later, you get, "Oh, wait, you don't have 20,000 followers? Forget it, bro. You don't have 20,000 followers, dude. Get out of here. Who are you kidding?" You're 55 and you've been doing steroids for the past 5 years. You look sweaty. Get away from it. Don't.
Oh, shrinkage. We were talking shrinkage earlier. That's a different kind of shrinkage. Yes. It's not even a cold outside shrinkage. Oh my gosh.
It's brutal. These guys, I'm telling you, the steroids. Oh, that's my favorite.
Oh no, they come at you pretty hard too. Like that's awful. Like that sucks.
Oh, they do.
So
But-
when you get them subscribed, do you get a lot of requests like to do certain things or dress up certain ways?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the craziest? If you don't mind me asking, if it is too much to say, bro, go for yourself, and I get it.
No, I'm an open book. Ask whatever you'd like. I don't care.
Okay. All right. I did great.
Yeah, like I've been asked some pretty crazy things.
Yeah.
And the thing is about OnlyFans is you make the most money when you first start, when you have like nothing on your site. When there's like, you put like the first like couple pictures up, you're like, everyone's like, because you're new and it's fresh and you're easily manipulated because you haven't figured it out yet. Yes. Because you're just excited that you're making money and it's like a high. It's a huge ego boost. You're like, oh my God, I am hot. Yes. And then, it's like, I tell every girlfriend I have, I'm like, you're depressed, get an OnlyFans. That'll fix that in about a week. You'll be like the most you'll be so confident. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
No shit.
So, but they always want more. So that's the thing is once you hit your hard boundaries and you're like, I'm not going to do this. If you don't stick to your guns, you're going to be a very unhappy person. And a lot of women get swayed by money. I've been asked everything I had a guy ask me to take a shit on a table and record it. I have guys that I make do. I have one guy who pays me to tell him to do things like lick his jizz off the carpet. Like shit like that. And he will do it, video it, and pay me for it. Wow. And I have to do nothing but just tell him, crawl around on the floor naked, meowing like a cat. Like he likes to be humiliated. So it's like some of it's pretty easy, but emotionally, it sucks. Like I want to puke every time I hear a man say, must be nice that you just get to sit home and show your tits all day for money. Oh my goodness. Bro, you have no clue the emotional abuse that we deal with. The things that men want us to do is insane.
That I don't think anybody thinks about. I don't think anybody thinks about that part of the stuff, not just that you're being asked because of how you're being treated, which is awful, but just the way that it kind of like, so how do you compartmentalize and separate?
I just laugh about it. Okay, a lot of times I just will smoke a lot of weed and think of funny shit that I can make these people do. And then I laugh. Like, that's all you can do. You can't.
Sure.
Like I've sold tights. I've done a lot of things, but I have hard limits. Like there's definitely like
good for you.
That said no a lot more than I've said yes. We'll just say that.
Well, how long did it take you to get that point? Because you were the person in the beginning, I imagine, who was just like, oh my God, the money's intoxicating. I'll do whatever. And then all of a sudden you're like, bro, I ain't shitting on a fucking table. I mean, like, what happened?
I just stuck to my hard boundaries. I have a kid. My kid's 11 years old. Yeah. And I mean, if my son ever figures it out and sees any of my stuff, he's going to be like traumatized, but not as traumatized as he would be if he saw me like taking it in the ass,
Yeah,
or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like he'll see me naked and stuff, but like,
for sure.
That's about it. It's still not good either way, but at least that gives me peace of mind.
No, that's cool. I mean, that's got to be the biggest step too, is that peace of mind. I do know or believe that though you still use the apps to try and date at some point. So how do you figure out, hey, this guy might be all right to date, or this guy I need to direct to my Insta and Snap? Or do you just figure that over time?
Anybody that I've ever actually started dating, first of all, to be clear, the only men that I've ever dated, and there's only been probably a handful of guys that I've actually met off a dating site, have all been from Tinder, and they seem to be the most normal, to be honest with you.
Tinder does, really?
Yes, because it's cut, like they're very like, I want to meet up with you. Let's go out and do something fun. Like, right. Like they don't want to sit there and talk to you. Like on the other ones, they want to chat and there's a lot of weirdos. Tinder is pretty like, you can figure out pretty quickly whether you're going to be friends or not.
Okay.
And it's very far and few that I'll even speak to, that I'll even like type, like text. But the thing that I think a lot of women don't think about is like how dangerous it is.
Yes.
I mean, Tinder, like every single guy that comes on my Snap from Tinder, 2 questions are asked. The first one, are you single? And the second one is, where are you from?
Okay.
Well, first of all, obviously, well, they probably don't know if I'm single because of the sex work stuff, but still, like, that's a valid question. But where am I from? Dude, I don't know you. I'm not telling you where I live, what town I live in, especially because I'm a sex worker. I don't need you showing up at the bars I go to, like, or any, like, finding me. You know what I mean? And women don't think about that. They're like, oh, I live here. Don't tell people where you live, weirdos.
Yeah,
like, that's how you get. Yeah, it's not
those
safe.
2 bits of information can really, you can find somebody pretty easily, well, with a little bit of work, I guess, on Facebook, just with those 2 bits of information if they have a Facebook profile.
Yep. And if you give out, like, if they figure out your zip code, they can hack your bank account. Like, that's another thing. Being a sex worker, you like learn scams. Like, people try to scam you all the time when you're a sex worker because they think you have all this money. So they want access to your accounts. And it could be something simple as, like, for example, the sugar daddy shit. I'm a sugar daddy. What would you do if I sent you $3,000? Bitch, nobody's sending anybody $3,000 for no reason. Who are you? Like, no, it's not a real thing. There ain't no such thing as a sugar daddy with no strings. No. And what they do is they'll ask you, okay, what's your zip code? They want to know where you live so they can pinpoint where the vicinity and figure out, then they try to figure out what bank, and then they can somehow hack into your bank account and steal all your money. They'll say, I'll cash app you. Yeah. I'll cash app you $3,000. And that will look like they sent you $3,000. And then the next day you'll wake up and your money is gone. All of it gone. Yeah. And they are gone. And these are things that normal everyday people do not think about because it's not part of their world, where for us, as you know, that have OnlyFans and stuff like that, like, this is our everyday life. Like, you don't ever put your location on, ever. No matter where you are, you do not put your location on.
Okay, sure.
It's like, that is like a big no-no.
You mean location like on OnlyFans, or what do you mean you don't put your, like, or on your phone, or what do you mean?
On Snapchat or
okay, I gotcha.
Stuff like that. Like, you can put your location on. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Because if you ever notice as a woman, if you ever put your location on Snapchat, you'll have about 4,000 new friend requests, and half of them are going to hit you with, hey, I'm a sugar daddy and blah, 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 blah. They're trying to scam you. You literally get 4,000 people in a row all trying to scam you, and they all say the same exact thing.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Oh yeah, silly.
Do you have? I assume, and you have like a support group, like people you talk to that do the same thing you do. They said, "Hey, I got this. Does it seem fucking fishy to you?" You have that?
My best friend Alex, she also has an OnlyFans and stuff, and her and I, oh yeah, all the time. She'll send me like dick pics and be like, "Who told him this was okay? Who told this guy that people wanted to look at this?" Like, we laugh about a lot of stuff. Oh yeah,
I've done this show
for the most obscene, and the thing, that's another thing. Like, you also, it kind of makes you dislike men and kind of look at them
for sure.
Different.
Yes,
it makes you look at them different because, like, I've seen some stuff and I'm like, that is an infection, bro. Go to the doctor. Like, I'm not kidding. Because there's a thing that we do, it's called dick ratings, where they pay me, and then they send me a picture of their dick, and then I have to do a topless video reviewing it, what the pros and cons. I'm telling you, some of these, I'm like, that's a God. 0, bro. -7. Go to the doctor. Go. Jesus. Like, these men are silly. They have no clue. I'm like,
no shit.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, I've done this show for a while now, and the one topic that usually ends up getting in is dick pics. And like, in the world of dating, I think if a woman gets an unsolicited dick pic, and the people who have listened to the show know exactly what I'm about to say, and it's You get that pic, you send it out to all your friends. So that way everyone can have the same laugh or same rating system or whatever, especially so it's unsolicited. But the best response I think I've heard actually came from, I want to say my sister, to be honest with you. And chip off the old block. She said, I have to call the police because evidently you have child pornography on your phone.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Right?
I know.
So
That's good. That's good.
I was
That's
like,
good.
that's the best one I think I've heard. Now, that being said, you got to get a ton of those things, not even just the rating system, but just like guys are just trying to impress you?
I mean, I'm pretty rude when it comes to that stuff. So I honestly, I get them, but not as much as some of the other girls I know. It depends on how nice you are and how intimidating you are. If you're intimidating, dudes ain't going to do that. Right. They won't send you that stuff because they know better. I mean, but if they want you to see it, they're going to figure out a way to get you to see it. And I've had that too, where I've told people straight up, no, don't send me that. Like some guy just snapped me the other day and he goes, you want to see something real big? And I was like, nope, black. Like, nope, no, thank you. Don't want to. Trust me, I've seen bigger. Go away. I'm not doing that.
All right. How many snaps are you filtering through like a day? Like you've got to that's got to be the work, isn't it? Like that's got to be endless.
I'm pretty it's not bad because really I only get a lot at one time when I post a picture of myself or an OnlyFans ad on my Snap. Okay. Then I'll have like a bunch of people and anyone who messages, hey, gets canceled immediately. No, you have nothing. Like I don't even respond to hey or hi. Okay. Hey or hi. If you have to ask me a question directly for me to answer you because there's too many. I don't have time for hey. Yeah. And I'm not, it's like, we're not it's for a lot of women are like that because you have to remember, like you're in competition with like everyone. Yeah. There's other men that are also sending me, hey, no, you don't stand out to me. Go away.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing it?
3 years. This will be going to my 4th year.
And in business, lack of a better term, I apologize. It's the only term that can come to my head. It's growing like crazy, I imagine.
I actually don't do as well as I used to. Oh, okay. Because like I said, I only offer so much. If I did more, and this is another thing too that I think is really kind of a sad thing. It really is kind of turned into prostitution. A lot of women do meetups. There's a lot of that. I get asked that daily by at least 3 people every day. Do you do meetups? No, I don't.
Oh, meetups. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I don't do meetups. I don't want to die. Thank you. Yeah, and that is something that it is worrisome for me because not only does it give OnlyFans a bad rep because it's not just for that. You can have an OnlyFans just about your Star Wars collection. Sure. It doesn't have to be, and so it has like a bad rap, but like, I don't know. To me, it's very dangerous. There's a lot of women, young girls too, and it's so oversaturated now. I mean, there's girls that'll do pretty much anything for $1 on there, and men are starting to realize that. So you got all these young girls that are like doing crazy things for money, and so it takes away from a lot of us that are trying to actually make entertainment videos and sell ourselves, where this girl's like, yeah, I'll shove a pineapple up my ass for $5, no problem. Jesus, But the thing is if you have enough subs, when you have like thousands of people, you can charge $3 for a 5-minute video and send it out to everyone and make thousands of dollars. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the thing. Unless you are 100% fully committed to that as your full-time job and you're paying people to promote you and you're doing, all this, like you can't, it's not like a career. It's not a career move. This is like my side hustle. Okay. I make it just gives me extra money for the month now. And it's fine for what it is. I could do more with it and I could make more money. I don't want to.
It's your boundaries. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you grow it?
So-
Now, did you mainly grow it through let's just say the dating sites, or was there another way you grew it? And then I guess the second part of that question is, was it just posting, let's just say, pictures continuously, just content?
Well, it started, okay, so how it all started was one of my best friend Alex, her friend Maddie was on 16 and Pregnant
Oh, wow, interesting.
years
Okay.
ago.
Yeah.
And she decided to get on there. She's like, I want to make some money, and I bet I could do it because people still remember her. So she did. And she like, this girl posts literally, like, she'll post a picture of her in her pajamas, like with her hair like half in a bun. She looks like complete trash, and she'll make all this money. Like, she don't even have to try because she's got that following from when she was a teenager.
Sure.
So she started doing it, and then Alex started doing it. And Alex started doing it. She did it for about, I don't know, a month, maybe longer. And then she was like, you got to do this. You got to try. And that's how I was like, I'm old, man, because she's 10 years younger than I am. So
Okay.
I'm like, I'm too old for this. I can't do this. But then I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to see if I can do it. And I put the hardest part is putting your first ad up, like, so everyone can see it. And then once I did that, it just went.
Really?
It was insane. And Facebook is the hub. Facebook is the hub. You have to start there, because if you don't advertise on social media, you will not make any money. You have to.
Did you create a separate like profile, like not you, like so they wouldn't find you, or did you cancel all your personal Facebook stuff?
I had a personal one and I made another one, but everybody knew it was me. I just changed my name. My name for that is Kat. So and now everybody just kind of calls me Kat. So I guess I just kind of turned into this person. But now I don't even have a personal Facebook anymore. I deleted it. I deleted both of them because I was trying to get out of it for a while, but now I'm back, and I put my OnlyFans profile back up. So but yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Like, if you, and there's no way to advertise like on OnlyFans, and people have to know your OnlyFans like address in order to find you. So you can't go on there and type in my name and I'll just pop up. It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
You have to have a direct link to the OnlyFans page. So I guess that keeps like kids and stuff from typing in, you know, and finding their parents and stuff like that. So
So it's in your Insta bio, I would imagine, and your Snap bio.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. My link is But even slow things, like I can put up like a picture and put like my OnlyFans address on like in my story, but I can't type OnlyFans, cast me out, kiss hug on Facebook. Like, I have to do it and attach it to the picture on like Snap or something else, and then put it on Facebook. Because if you type it in, they will take it down, and you'll get.
No kidding.
Yeah, so you have to figure out little ways to trick it, or you can put like, if you put link in bio, you can do that for a while. You got to switch it up though, because Facebook figures it out, and then you catch a ban, or somebody will get mad and they'll, report you.
Everybody gets mad. Everybody is like, there's so many that are so sensitive to it. I had a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday, and the thing that we really we were talking about OnlyFans, and the thing that I thought was great about it is the entrepreneurship that it allows. Like, your growth potential can be insane, just depending on how much, you do, how much you put in. And like, I think the number one earners are, very limited as far as sexual content too. So I guess it just depends.
They are, but what they do is a lot of them, and that's the thing too. I don't necessarily believe that they don't do sexual content. I think they're just more secretive about it, because I don't care who you are. Men are very visual creatures, and they lose interest after a while. So if you're not showing all that, they're going to go. They're not going to stay.
Yeah. That makes sense.
They might come back, but they're not going to stay. So, and there's the bots, and they pay people to promote them. It's different. There's different ways. I've never dabbled into all that. I've never gotten into it so much where I've paid people to promote me, or I've done all that. I could probably do a lot more and make more money, but I just don't want to be that involved, because I also own a business. So I kind of have to keep it separate, because I own a cleaning business. So I have to be careful, because I've had I have had a couple people ask me to clean their homes, and I said, okay, you know, and then they said, well, let's meet at this place and have a drink or just talk so I can meet you before I let you come into my home, which, okay, you know,
Sure.
There was 2 different people that I did that. I met them at like a bar restaurant in my town, and it was literally like it was like a date. They were like, oh, this was nice. Let's do this again. And I was like, so you don't want me to clean your house? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, wasting my goddamn time. So you get a lot of that. So I have
Do you
to be
think
careful.
they knew your OnlyFans account and then found out you had the cleaning business and then were just trying to hook up? No shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
You've got a lot to balance. Like you've got it coming at you from a few different directions. It sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like your guard has to be up. I don't blame you.
Oh yeah. I don't leave my house very often.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you had an instance where you were kind of worried about your safety?
No, I'm pretty mean. I am not above fighting a dude. I will beat the shit. I will climb him like a tree and choke him out before he will have time to even react. I am not afraid, but no one likes to be in that situation.
Of
you know?
course.
No, I'm not I don't know. I don't get scared like that, but I also am at an age where I don't want to put myself in bad situations on purpose. So,
sure.
You know.
So when you stopped for a while, was it just you were tired of it?
I was dating someone and he was very jealous, but he will never admit it. Never. I was always, I'm okay with it, but your phone's always going off and blah, blah, blah. So I would turn my ringer off and all that stuff, but it was just, you know, it just turned, you can't hang out with this person. I don't want you going and doing, like, it turned into a whole thing. And then it was just becoming too much of a hassle. And I was kind of like, I was looking for an excuse really to get out of it. And that was my excuse. So I was like, sweet, I'm not going to do it anymore. And then I was like, all the money is gone.
For sure.
So after 3 months, I was like, fuck this. I'm going back. So
3 months. I mean, it truly is. It is entrepreneurship. It is something that you are building. Like you know, it's so I guess, for people who listen, how'd you get started? Like, I know you said your friend started, but like when you first did, you created the account. How did you decide what the first thing you were going to post?
I just looked through my phone for a risque photo without my face in it. Because, of course, every girl goes into it. Well, I'll just show my body. They won't know who I am. I won't show my face. Newsflash, ma'am. You won't make money. You got to show everything. They want to see your face. If you don't show your face, you ain't going to make the money. Yeah. So that was the first picture I put up. I just like blacked it. It was the shittiest picture too. It wasn't even good quality. It was total trash. It was like a drunk photo I took at night, like, and sent to a guy I was seeing or something where I was half naked in bed, like.
Right.
So it was, So that was the first picture. And it was like the anxiety. I was like, you hit that send button and I was like,
that's what I was going to ask. That's what I was going to ask. Like, and when you promoted it, like when you took it to Insta and when you took it to Snap and you hit send, how did that feel?
It's like, I was super anxious, like scared to death. But as soon as I hit that send, I was like, well, there it is. And I'm not kidding you, within like minutes, it was insane. My Facebook blew up. I had hundreds of new friend requests. I had my DMs were full. I mean,
really?
Most people were like, are you serious? Is this real? Are you kidding me? Is it real? You're really doing that? Like, no one. And then I looked and I had like 400 subscribers on my OnlyFans. And I was like, I just made all this money because I charged $12. So $12, 12 times, you know.
Yeah, you're talking over $4,000.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a day, girl. That's a hell of a And like at that point, you're probably thinking everything's going to be like this. All right, I can't wait. I'll charge $15 to get something else. And then, did it wind down a little bit, or does it kind of maintain?
It stayed pretty good for like my first year. I made without, and now mind you, the first 3 months I had my OnlyFans. I did not show anything from the waist down.
Okay.
So for the first 3 months, there was nothing from the waist down. I didn't do any porn. It was just nudes. And I was like firm on it. But my girlfriend was like, oh yeah, I just put up a video of me fucking this guy and this guy. And she was making so much money. I was like, this is horse shit.
Really?
So let's just say like the first year I made close to 15,000. Well, it was less than a year. It was probably, I would say probably the first 4 or 5 months I made close to that. And then it wind down.
Okay.
Once I started doing full nude and started making videos and doing that, then so I made a good amount my first year, and then it slowed down. Now I probably only make maybe $1,000 a month.
Okay. Well, that's an awesome side hustle though. I mean,
it's extra money,
Yeah.
It's whatever. It affords me to be able to go hang out with my friends and buy groceries and whatever stupid shit I want. Plus, also, not to mention, you do fill out a tax form for OnlyFans.
Sure.
So when you do your taxes, I get to write off all my wigs, my makeup, my clothes, my bath stuff, my shoes, everything, because it's all for work.
Yeah, you're a 1099 employee pretty much, right? It's your business. You are creating this. So it's all of a sudden you have all this new tax benefits and write-offs.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if I asked this, but I apologize. Do you enjoy it? Like, is there some that you at least enjoy?
I like making I like doing the creating part. I do all my own photos, editing, video, all of it. I do all of it myself. So yeah, I like that part. It's fun. I don't like interacting with people at all. Like I will if I have to, but like, that's not my jam. Like, I just want to put my shit up and collect money and be done with it. Like, I don't want to, like, don't talk to me. Don't freaking, don't take up my time. And that's another thing too. Like, a lot of people fail to realize it's work. It's a job. So like, I'm not going to sit here and text back and forth with the sub if they're not paying me. So if you're not tipping me to talk to you, I'm not going to talk to you. And I'm sorry, like, people get upset about that because they're like, well, that's fucked. Like, no, it's not. It's my time and this is my job. I have my own friends that I can call and talk to.
Right.
These are paid subscribers. They're not my friends. And there is a couple people that have been with me from the beginning that I am like, have built a little bit of a relationship with that I do talk to. But like, and I even have one subscriber who has my personal phone number. Oh, that's only because he pays like between $300 to $800 in one sitting when he's working with me. So he pays and he's respectful and he doesn't bother me. But like, that's it. Like, it's a job. Like, don't come trying to take up my time and waste it when I could be making money talking to someone else or doing something else. And that's the hardest thing because it's hard to not be rude because you get to a point where you're like, okay, like, are you going to pay me? And you can't really like say, hey, you need to tip me. Cause then they're like, what? So
how do you ask? So if they don't, do you just cut it all short or do you actually bring it up? Hey, it's time to tip.
One word answers and moving on. What do you want?
Gotcha.
Do you want something? No. Okay, bye. Like,
okay, I got you. That's cool.
Yeah.
I love what you can do with this. Like, I love that you can turn it into like, it's your entrepreneurship. You can build it. You have the boundaries and you have all the power, which is amazing. And you're strong as hell. I'm not going to fight you. That's for sure.
But it does have a lot of cons too, because with dating, it's hard when when you have an OnlyFans and other people are looking at you constantly, no matter how confident your dude is, he ain't that confident. Like, I don't care who the guy is. There is always some sort of jealousy. And if there's not, then he really isn't into you.
No, the male ego is crippling anyway. So since you've had this for going on 4 years, have you had any, like, you mentioned the one, but has there been any solid relationships that you've been able to have? No. That's right.
And it is, I know it's partially because of OnlyFans, because the biggest problem, I will say the hardest thing for me personally is, as soon as men figure out that you have an OnlyFans, they treat you completely different.
You're an object now, right? I would imagine, right?
Yeah. It's like, I literally remember I was at a friend's house over the summer partying with a bunch of people. And there was a guy who was friends with the group that I had never met before that had been hanging around. Not only was he married, But he was normal the whole night until he found out I had an OnlyFans, and then he wouldn't stop touching me, and he wouldn't stop. Let me see your site. And it's like, bro, a half hour ago when you didn't know I had an OnlyFans, you didn't even talk to me. But now that you know, you think automatically she's a hoe, so I'm gonna go fuck with her, and I have a chance. My wife will never find out. That's another thing. Most of the people that are on my site are married or in relationships.
Sure.
That's
I
how
can see that.
It's
their version of Ashley Madison on steroids. You know, the married guys are going out and hoping that they'll get some sort of but I fucking hate the treatment that you're talking about. I imagine that's more common than not, but as soon as they think that it's objectifying more than realizing that hey, I'm working. That's what I'm doing. I'm working. I have nothing to do with you, bro. I'm just working.
Yeah. And and that's the thing, like, I'm not interested at all.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like, it's my job. But yeah, the touching is what bothers me. I hate it. Like, men think automatically it's okay to touch you. Like, and I'm not talking in a sexual way, just like touch your hand or hold your back or just touch you. And I'm like, stop touching. I don't know you. Get away from me. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not going to entertain you. I'm out with my friends. Leave me alone.
Sure. Now, as soon as, is that like when they find out, happens what? We'd say about 80-90% of the time that the switch flips and they all of a sudden treat you different?
Oh, yeah, they always do. I've even talked to friends about it. And even my guy friends are like, well, yeah, it's just how it is. And I've had conversations like with different men about that and why it's like that and stuff. And it's just, they have no explanation. It's just, it's just how it is. Like it's just like, I'm sure strippers have the same, and that's, I have a whole new respect for those girls. Let me tell you, because at least I'm in the comfort of my own home and I can get away from it. Those girls cannot. No. They're stuck at the club. They're stuck with these dudes groping them and touching them. Granted, they can have them thrown out and stuff, but if they have them all thrown out, then they don't make money. Right. So they have to pick and choose what they're willing to tolerate. And a lot of exotic dancers are either in abusive relationships or not in a relationship at all because of that. And it's the same thing for us. It's a hard industry to work in. And anybody who sits there and says it's easy is crazy. Because I would just look at them and go, you do it. You can't do it. That's why we do it and you don't. Yeah.
How do you, all right. So like, what's the number one thing you would say, other than being tough, if there is another thing, to protect yourself?
I have guy friends that are pretty brutal. I have some friends that aren't going to tolerate that. So, my best friend does Brazilian jiu-jitsu. One of my other close friends is a champion power lifter. I've got friends that I don't really have to, if I have an issue, it'll be taken care of. We'll say that.
So that, and then as far as like when the scams, like the bank account scams that you were talking about earlier, like, and that's just, I imagine, keeping your network tight and just saying, hey, have you seen this before? Or how do you like just everything's a fuck up? I mean, what everyone's sending you, just be leery of, I guess is what I meant to say.
You pretty much just like once you learn, like, okay, that you pretty quickly, you learn about scams pretty quickly. And there's tons of OnlyFans, like Facebook pages and different things like that you can go to where girls and guys will talk about different things and want advice. And most people are pretty willing to help and give advice about stuff that work in the industry, because you have to, because you got to protect each other. It's not,
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of girls out there that will tell you things or do things to purposely try to screw you over so that you give up, so that you're not competition, stuff like that. But majority of them don't want to see anybody get hurt,
100%. So I can totally see that.
I mean, you just got to be careful. As far as scams goes, you learn those quickly, and then you just don't. Anything that seems too good to be true, it is. Sure. It is. Sure. You just got to know that, you know.
I'll give you $3,000. Just, I'm your sugar daddy. You dumb get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to give you $3,000, but I just want you to be excited. I just want to talk to you. I don't want to, you don't have to send me nudes. You don't have to meet me, but it starts that, and then it slowly goes into, and all of a sudden you're 6 months down the road and you're stuck in your house. You're not allowed to leave. This dude is up your ass constantly, stalking you. You can't have it changes. Everything changes. And, or it's just they're just trying to, there's so many crazy things. There's so many weirdos out there. I had a guy who asked to pay me, what was that, $500 to put a diaper on.
What the?
And not only was it a diaper, but it was an adult diaper that looked like a pamper. Like there's a website. He sent me a link. To a website where I could buy adult diapers and onesies that were like for a child, but would fit an adult. Like, who is doing like what? Yeah. And I was like, no, you're a pedophile. Get away from me. I'm not putting a diaper on.
Exactly. Not only that, like who in the fuck sits back? You know what I think would really turn me on? There's the Pampers for an adult. That would really no, bro. No. I'm glad you can laugh it off because I am sure there's some that just are like, I am shocked at what humanity has to offer. That sucks.
Oh, yeah, it's brutal. Like,
oh, girl.
My God.
I know you are busy and you have a lot going on. I can't thank you enough just for taking the time and sharing. You are a tough and badass human being. That's for sure.
Thanks.
Thank you for being along for the ride of the Swipe Wrong podcast, where we take everyday people like you and me telling their everyday stories of their swipe right life. Show is produced by Jay Pelham. He is the host of Pelham Place. If you want to reach out to the show and tell us your story, we'd love to hear it. Give us a call. Google Voice us at 317-426-6616. Leave your information and we'll get back to you, or just your story. You can also email us at swipewrongpod@gmail.com. We are on Insta, Facebook, TikTok. We're out there. I am Chaos, the host of Chaotic Commentary. You can find me pretty much anywhere that you see me. And next week, the saga continues.
Swipe wrong. Swipe wrong.